Welcome, everyone, to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. And the Judicial's about to kick it away and get this season started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Cowboys offense will go on the attack first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down in the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
To the ground with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open.
Breaks into the open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Judicial's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Hand off from the shotgun. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A low line drive and not his best work. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
He'll pull it down. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Going to the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on third. Looking downfield, it's Freeman. Fires to the middle. Got his man. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early.
Turning it on. Past the first down marker and still running. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Judicials come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Goes to the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. On the move at the 30. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The Judicials are on the move. Leaves it with the running back. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's York. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. On the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. And the Judicials didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gets the back moving. Now on the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run the option. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Punts it out of the air. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL. Grabbed in the middle. It's Strong.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Cowboys come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Got a wide open receiver. All kinds of room to the right. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. Line is set on 3rd down. He's going to throw deep right side. He caught it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Grabbed over the middle. It's O'Neal. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Judicials come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. On the option, he breaks a tackle. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Split backs here. Here comes the option. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the run, it's O'Neal. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Judicials come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run the sneak for it.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He'll pitch it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. Makes his man miss. Push down for the tackle.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
Under fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw. It's Freeman. Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Pugh. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Complete to the right. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. He wants to throw it. He's got him. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Pugh. And he's still running after the move. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Flips it out on the screen. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Freeman. It's on target and complete. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Steps away to find some room. Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. The throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's O'Neal. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got it, looking for the first down. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And the Judicials will call on their punt team. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. To the air, it's Freeman. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They'll immediately call timeout. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's slow. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Just enough time to get off one more snap. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Pugh. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Maybe if he could have eluded. one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. He'll ride his man on the option. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking for room. It's O'Neal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Well, another big incompletion on third down now, and if you're the head coach, I wonder if you start thinking about making a change at quarterback because you don't have any points. You haven't been able to find any rhythm in the passing game. You're in the second half now, and you've got to be able to find a spark, and you just wonder if maybe the backup can give that to your offense.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Looking downfield, it's Freeman. Fires to the big fella. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's low. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. To the air on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got enough space. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. First down for this offense. From the gun. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Cowboys are marching down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Heftiness coming out on the goal line.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
How good have they been on third down today? And another opportunity here on third. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He's looking to throw. Oh, he wants it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Judicials line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Freeman. Good timing on the quick out. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
You know, when your QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. You going right or you going left, and that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. Nice decision there by the quarterback.
Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The option look. Can't get him to the ground. And he'll be brought down.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
They'll try to sneak it. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Motion from the back. On the option. Spins away from the defense.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run the option. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. A designed run for the quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Scanning the field, it's Freeman. Quickly complete.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys with the 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights. Good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll go back to work on offense. Goes to the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just got 1 on that last run, now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. They're trying to seal the edge off right tackle. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out.
Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's got the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Judicials in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback keeps it. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. The short hands, it's Matthews. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll pitch it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
That's a tough place to be if you're the quarterback, too. On fourth down, the defense dials up the blitz, and you just feel the pocket constricting around you. It's like a black hole. There's just nothing you can do. It's hard to see receivers downfield.
Breaks into the open. Makes it past the marker. Inside. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Now the toss. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for space. It's May. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run it from the gun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. A 3rd down try for the offense. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases.